Hey guys, I am Mike Volkan, lead instructor at Freelancer Masterclass.com. Please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you like what you see in this video. We do a ton of helpful videos for freelancers, and give a comment on this video of anything you want us to do a video about. That's how we get our content ideas. Today I'm doing a video on how to become a successful freelancer on Upwork. Now, I did a video, one of our most popular ones, on how to become a top freelancer on Upwork. And many of you asked to expand on that and give some more tips. So I'm happy to do that. First of all, let me just point out here, this is me. This is the homepage of Upwork. This is me. And, I've been on Upwork for a little over a year now, almost 2 years, probably about a year and a half, I'd say. And I'm on the homepage. I went to their home offices, their headquarters, I guess is a better way to say that. And they did a social media shoot on me, and they gave me the royal treatment, took me out to dinner, met their staff, all that great stuff. So how did I do that out of less than a year and a half of being on their platform? How did I rank at the top of search engines, having earned hundreds of thousands of dollars less than my competitors? And my competitors are the other freelancers who are, in this case, taking traffic from me for the keywords marketing strategy, marketing automation, creative marketer, all those keywords that I'm interested in. Well, I did it, and I got the attention of Upwork so much so that they put me on their homepage. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I learned along the way. The first tip, let me just pull up something here, is your picture should be absolutely amazing. Okay. I just X'd out my browser. Sorry about that. But the first thing I want to share with you is your photo. It should be amazing. What I'd like you to do, if you're really interested in understanding what it converts into getting people to click from the search results to your profile, is to go to photofeeler.com and upload your photo. Now, this may appear from the homepage to be a dating photo site, and that's mostly what their business is, but I'm telling you, this is a big advantage. If you can get a great photo that tests well on PhotoFeeler, it'll be a big advantage on Upwork. And I did a lot of testing, and once I used PhotoFeeler, I was able to determine which of my photos were the most effective in terms of being trustworthy and authentic and confident. You see these ratings here. So people will vote on your photo. They're not going to tell you if you're hot or you're not. So don't feel like you're going to be insulted or even complimented. It's nothing like that. This is about, well, there is an attractive category, but this is about understanding which picture is more confident, which picture exudes more likability, which picture exudes more trustworthiness. So you basically upload your photo, and you get 3 or 4 photos to choose from, depending on which plan you choose. It's cheap. It's like $20. Okay. But choosing a photo that is trustworthy, authentic, confident, and that shows all those good qualities will vastly increase your clickability on your profile. So take the winner of whichever photo was voted on the best category for you, upload it. For me, in this case, it was this one. And some feedback I got was, there was little headspace between the top. That's big because it fills the frame. This particular photo exuded high on the trustworthy and the confidence. I guess I was well dressed. It was actually done at the Upwork photo shoot. So they hired a wardrobe person for me. They did the little the suit there, and this was all picked out by Upwork's wardrobe specialist. So I went ahead and used this photo in addition, in replace of the one I had before, and immediately I started getting not more visibility on the search engines, but more traffic. I'm sorry, more clickability on the traffic that I was getting. Okay, so basically, if somebody was searching for marketing strategy, they'd be more likely to click a photo like this as opposed to the one I was using before. So use a great photo. Okay, that's tip number 1. The main tip around all of this is test everything. I've said this before in my previous videos. Every single month you have your profile on Upwork up, you should be testing something. So this month I'm testing the word invite in my actual title, saying that you must invite me. Now, you may not want to be that aggressive. This month, I am not applying to any jobs. I'm only doing I'm only working with people who actually invite me to their jobs. Okay. So I'm testing that. I'm seeing if I'm getting more invites as a result. Invites are the best. Number one, because you don't have to pay to send out proposals, even though it is only a few pennies. But it does help when in terms of conversion. If you're actually invited to a job, I've tested this, rather than just applying cold to a job, your ability to get that job skyrockets. The conversion rate is huge. So you want to be invited to as many jobs as possible. So this month I'm actually testing that in the title itself. Okay, so you don't have to test that. You can test anything other than the picture. You can test various keywords you're using. You can test. I mean, put it this way: I've had my profile up there on Upwork for a year and a half now, and there isn't a month that went by that I'm not testing something. Okay, but it's very important. You don't want to test more than one element at once, because let's say you're testing 3 different elements, and at the end of the month, you're like, wow, I appeared higher on the search engines. You don't know which of those elements that attributed to. If you're testing 3 different things, 2 of them might have worked and 1 of them didn't. So you want to test one at a time. But I will tell you, definitely the Upwork search algorithms will rank you higher on searches if you have a video. That's for sure. That's another tip. Always have a video. Okay. Upwork likes if you have a video on your profile. That's no disputing that. And so you probably asking me, well, how do I know if I'm ranking higher? There's no, on Google, they give you those kind of stats, but on Upwork, they don't. It's easy. Just do a reverse search. So basically you go to find freelancers, and you'll search for, and this is in the company category, but you can search for freelancers in the company category, and search for marketing related keywords, or whatever your keyword is. If you're a logo designer, search for logo designer in the search bar, and see where you rank for your keywords. You should have about 3 to 5 keywords you're targeting, and then you just do a search every single day. Put it in your calendar. Say search, do a reverse search on Upwork, and search for those keywords, and just note where you're at in your rankings. How many times do you have to scroll down to see your profile? And a marketing strategy, I'm near the top. I vary between 1 and 6. And then through various keywords, you can note your positions. Okay. So do a reverse search. And also, that's another one of my tips, is the reverse search actually gives you ideas on what people are ranking for at the top. So let's just go ahead and go over to my company profile. I'll just share something with you here. So if you go to freelancers and then find freelancers, and you always want to have a company profile, because maybe for companies you want, for certain clients, you want to work with other freelancers. Okay. So if I type in marketing strategy here, that is not the keyword I've been going for the last few months. So I'm not that high ranked right now. But let's just take this one, for example, the very top guy. Okay. Now, somehow he's at the top. He's only earned $1,000 and he only charges 90. Okay. Half of what I charge, less than half, but he's at the top. So I want to know why he's at the top. So his title is okay. I could probably help this guy if he called me, but if you go through and see what he's using, so he has the word digital marketing manager. That's clearly a keyword he's going after. I'd have to go through this. It goes beyond the scope of this video to find out why he's ranking very well. But at any rate, what you want to do is go through and read this and see if you can get any ideas to add to your title now, or your profile. Now, don't go like copy his title or anything. Don't go and copy these words, but you could do what's called the skyscraper technique. And that means take a paragraph or even a sentence and change it to be your own. Just build on this, use this as the base of an idea and build your own. Now, typically what you would do in this case is you would look at saying, well, okay, in this first paragraph, he's introducing himself. In the second paragraph, he's asking the viewer to do something. He's saying, please view the strategy from one of my latest clients. Okay. So just take some ideas from these guys who appear at the top of the search engines. Okay. Going back to my profile here, let's go back. Let me pause this and go back. All right. So we've talked about testing everything in the profile. We've talked about having a video. We've talked about reverse searching for ideas. We talked about having a great picture and testing that picture on photofeeler.com. And we've talked about, we haven't talked about this, keyword stuffing. Now, keyword stuffing has a negative phrase behind it, because in Google, it's actually a penalty if you keyword stuff. And that means put too many of the same keywords in your profile or on your website. But on Upwork, it's okay, but you don't want to overuse it. So do keyword stuffing, but don't do it to an excess. So in my case, top marketer is a keyword I'm going after now. Marketing teams is a keyword I'm going after now. Marketing leaders is a keyword I'm going after now. So I use it sparingly throughout my profile, but I use it in the exact phrase every time and in topic sentences. So this one is to lead a particular sentence. I'm also using chief marketing officer. So you want to use about 3, but no more than 5 keywords or key phrases in your profile, about 3 times each. Okay, so that seems to be the magic formula. And you can see in my profile here, I've kind of bullet pointed, or in this case, plus signed various things. And that the reason why I did that is because you're chunking out, rather than reading long paragraph forms, you're chunking out various sentences that they can use. It makes your profile flow more, and it flows down to the bottom. And one thing I'm testing out right now is using the testimonials in the top. So I'm kind of breaking out, you see with these lines here, and I'm putting the testimonials sprinkled throughout my actual paragraph text. And the reason why I'm doing this is just so, the clients or the prospects in this case are just reading one profile after another, just chunks of paragraphs, right? I wanted them to read my entire profile, and I want to make it easy as possible. So short paragraphs, see this? 3 or 4 sentences at the most. And then I'm doing bullet points here. I'm doing a testimonial here, more bullet points here. So you see how easy it is to read? So before you know it, you're kind of at the bottom, okay? One last tip I want to leave you about being a top marketer on successful freelancer on Upwork is be adamant about getting reviews, okay? So I have a few jobs in progress, but you can see all these jobs here are 5-star. Now, I'm not asking for 5-star reviews, but I'm asking the people I'm working with for reviews. I say, hey, listen, I believe the exact phrase is, Upwork is my lifeblood. I use it to get at least 25% of my business. I'd love it if you had a great experience to leave a great review. Almost all of them leave 5-star reviews. Some of them leave 4.5. There are a certain contingent of people out there that just don't leave perfect reviews. You just have to accept that. But during your relationship with your client, you have to be adamant about telling them that Upwork is super important to me. So by the time that they leave the review, not only do they leave 5 stars, but they leave nice sayings as well. And that is so important with being a successful Upwork freelancer, is to get those great reviews. Okay. All right. So I hope these tips helped. Go ahead and incorporate some of these in your Upwork profile, and you will see your organic ranking on Upwork skyrocket. Good luck.